Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I believe this is episode 5 of this run. In our last episode we made it to the Sacred Grove here. As soon as we take a step forward we're actually going to encounter a new foe, so let's get started. Alright, I want to get Navi to say words, so let's see. Wolfos, draw it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. Alright. So the trick with these fellas is to let them attack. There we go. If you go in hacking and slashing against them, all they're gonna do is block. So just a new little, I guess, wrinkle in the combat system. So anyway, let's move forward, and here we're gonna be encountering another new enemy. These are mad scrubs. If you get close to it, it will hide in the grass. So we're gonna shoot 3 nuts. We gotta wait for it because it's gonna try to come back into its home, but it's not gonna get close. Ah! Curses! Here we go. Take that heart. These guys are pretty annoying. It's most annoying because of the camera angle here. Now, if I recall correctly, I might be wrong, but if you chase them into the water, I believe they die as well. So that might be something to think about. Just kind of chasing them into the water. If Navi's gonna say, what would Saria say if we told her we're saving Hyrule? Yeah, we're already here, dummy. We're literally here already. I'm gonna try to avoid these guys. I don't want to. That was semi-successful, I guess. Alright, here we are. I've been waiting for you, Link. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play the Ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the Ocarina with me? Let's. Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? Alright, let's play Saria's song. And we've learned Saria's song. Great, great. Please don't forget the song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. I believe if you play Saria's song just randomly, she'll actually give you hints and stuff. So kind of cool, I guess. You've learned Saria's song. When you want to hear my voice, blah blah blah. Okay, we're done here. Nothing else to do but head back. We might have to kill these guys on the way. So, might as well. You guys are annoying. That's okay. Got one. Whatever. He's going back at his home. And I'm going to leave. There's actually no point in following him. I'm going to jump in this little hole right here. There's actually a fairy grotto. Go ahead and pick up a fairy. And later on, if you have an empty bottle, you can go ahead and grab a fairy here. If you die when you have a fairy in a jar, it'll come out and revive you. So, I mean, that's pretty typical in Florida. Florida. I don't know why I said that. That's pretty typical in Zelda. I mean, yes, I do wish we had fairies here in Florida, because sometimes the heat. Anyway, we're going to go back. I mean, oh no. Oh, did you learn an Ocarina song from Saria? That melody seems to have mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule, don't care. If you hold the Ocarina with C where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song you know. I also suggest that you play even when the score is not displayed, just like this. Oh. In terms of my least favorite character in the game, Kepora Gebora is the one. Worst character. Most annoying. Go away. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I want to see if there's any coins in here. Nope. I'm just gonna get lost and meet you back in Kokiri Forest. And actually, I'm gonna make it nighttime. Actually, no. Before I do that, now that we know Saria's song, we can actually go back to the Skull Kid over here and talk to him. Well, he's not going to be saying much, but if we whoop out the Ocarina, then we can play. And he's all about that. You know Saria's song? We should be friends. Here, take this. Got a piece of heart. Okay. Hey. Now we can go back out here and turn it to nighttime. I have to remember how to play that song, unfortunately. It's kind of embarrassing. It's right down up. I mean, yeah, as a kid I had all these songs memorized, but, you know, not as much anymore. So what I want to do, there's actually a golden skulltula. Behind the, I believe it's this house up here on the right. Yeah, but it's on the other side of that root, sticking out. Yeah, there it is. Alright, try not to get too close. There we go. And I guess I'm just going to do a backflip into it. No? There we go. Who said there's no jumping in Zelda? Anyway. Alright, next, actually, I'm going to go back where we got the... Let's see, what's next? I believe there's a soft patch of soil by the bridge. So go through going back through here. Alright, we are here. This is right outside. The Skull Kid is right over here. And you can see the entrance. This is the entrance to the forest. And I believe We can drop a bug here. I went ahead and turned it back today as well because it's just easier to see. Go ahead and recapture one of my buggers. No? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I didn't want to get too close because, you know, it'll hurt you. Alright, now we gotta go back to the entrance. This is something I forgot to do on the way. Alright, this is the entrance to the Lost Woods. We're gonna go to the right. I think this is the right way. Then left. Then right. Then left, and then left again instead of... Yes, here we go. Okay. Here we have another business scrub. I surrender. In return, I will sell you Deku nuts. No thanks. I think there are others. Yep, here he is. He's on this side. Here we go. And he sells Deku sticks, 1 piece, 15 rupees. No thanks. I believe there's also a grotto here somewhere. There it is, by the butterflies. Oh, this is a rupee game. Forest stage. We're waiting to see your beautiful faces win fabulous prizes. Okay, so here, if you come back with masks, you can get prizes from here. We're not going to do this now because obviously we don't have any masks. But I got to go back and kill these guys again. Unfortunately, I shouldn't have jumped in there. I'm going to have to do this. Yep. Get this other guy as well. Okay. And then put a bug in that soft piece of sand, that soft patch of grass that we saw right here. Do a bugger. Cool. And then I'm going to catch one. And then run off so I don't get hit. There he is. There we go. I wonder how many that is. That's 16. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, back off to, let's see. Oh, back to the village. I'm gonna get lost. No, I think that might be the right way. Yep. This time I'm gonna go right. There we go. Get ourselves lost. Back behind the shop here. There it is. Another patch of soft soil. Now, some of these you can plant seeds. Some of them you can throw bugs in. It never hurts to throw the bugs in there. Because you can always recatch the bugs after you toss them. And then later on you can put the seeds inside. But we'll get to the seeds later. I think for now, I think that's everything. So, let's head back. I think it's time for to head back to Kakariko Village. So I'm actually going to meet you there because it can be kind of a long journey. So I hope this is a shortcut because I think it is, but it might not be. Yeah, it is. Good. I am glad. All right, well, since we're already here, let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to do next. First thing I'm going to do is actually switch back over to not this so I don't use it on accident. Today we're actually going to go ahead and start talking to the folks in town. So get a little tour of Kakariko Village, I guess. Hello, sir. He is the boss of the carpenters. Impa hired to improve this village and make it into a true city. But young men these days don't have any ambition. Do you know what I mean, kid? My workers are just running aimlessly around the village, and they're not making any progress at all. Even my own son doesn't have a job, and he just wanders around all day. They're all worthless, I tell you. And I mean, he's not wrong. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's just, what's he doing? Prancing around town? Doing literally nothing. It's insane. And you'll notice that the chickens are loose again, so. So this guy runs from at the top of the stairs over to the fence and then runs back. And he's real tired. I mean, that is quite a long run. All day long, we're working on many construction projects in the village. It's going to take a while. That's wrong. A while. Anyway, it's going to take a while before everything is done. Our boss works us very hard. Doesn't look like you're working very hard at all. Alright. There's nothing in there. I'm just looking for money, to be honest with you. I want to talk to this guy. He's up there on the wooden frame here. Look at that poor girl over there. She works so hard taking care of her chickens, even though touching them gives her goosebumps. What a trooper. I would really like to help her. I've just been feeling so charitable these days. Don't you feel that way too? No. He just shoved me. He's kind of a jerk. Let's see. There's another fella running back and forth over here. I believe he ran this away. Oh, he must have gone back. Oh, there he is. Have you seen Mr. Dompe who lives in the graveyard up ahead? It's 15:45 right now, so he's probably asleep in his hut. Why don't you go out into the field and kill some time? I have already talked to him. So here we have the famous Kakariko windmill. Very cool. Let's go inside. This is a very mysterious place. It's called Question Mark. Let's see this guy. He's so happy right now. Go around and around and around. What fun. I'm so happy. I'm a music man who loves to go around and around. Go around and around. I'm trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill. Going around and around and around. You're a crazy person. We'll come back some other time and talk to him again. Maybe. I'm just feeling destructive right now, you know? Alright, before we go inside the buildings and start talking to folks inside, I think there's a guy we can talk to up here. He's on the roof. Just hanging. Hanging out. Is there money in here? Some. Not a lot. Alright, let's go up. No, there's nothing up here. I think if you pull out a stick around the butterflies, like if you have the rumble pack, it does something. I don't actually know for sure. But anyway, there's actually nobody up here. That's the guy I want to talk to. So let's jump back down. Let's actually not jump. It's kind of far. Okay. And we can talk to him with Z targeting. There we go. I can't get down, so all I can do is look at Death Mountain. Okay. I mean, it's quite the view up there, I guess. Alright, I believe that is everyone we can talk to. I don't want to talk to that guy yet, the guard. That's actually what we have to do. Before we do that, let's explore further. Let's try to go in this house. My little boy isn't here right now. I think he went to play in the graveyard. What a thing to do. If we go in here, you'll see this guy's blocking the way. Are you tired from just standing around? Ugh. A job where you can make a lot of money without much effort. The only thing I can think of is thievery. Is that a bad idea? Ugh, you're such a fool. But anyway, you can see, like, it looks like a storefront, but, you know, there's nothing here. And indeed, that would be the way to get... He's blocking the way to get to that back area that we got into before when we used the Kukos to get back there. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do back there right now, other than grab the Kuko, which we already did. So let's go in this house next. And actually, I think if you press up C while you're inside, yeah, it changes the angle. And you can see a little bit better. So let's do that and talk to this lady. Hi, boy. Is this the first time you visited this village? A great woman, Impa, opened up this village to us poor folk. Well, make yourself at home. The food isn't ready yet. So if you come back at night, there'll be a bunch of the workers and other of the villagers in here eating. So that's kind of a cool thing. Alright, next, we're going to go all the way past and into this house that is actually being guarded. I wonder what's inside. Okay, let's talk to the guard. This used to be the great Impa's house, but she doesn't live here any longer. It's now open to all villagers. You are free to go on in. This village used to be a Sheikah village, but the great Impa opened it to everyone. Interesting. Alright, and here's a bunch of books. And a cow guarding a piece of heart. And this guy. Hey, kid, do you always enter other people's houses without permission? Didn't your parents teach you any manners? Oh well. Did you see a lady behind this house? She's going through hard times. Oh well. If that lady asks you about chickens, you should listen to her. Okay. If we go up here, I believe there's money. There's a couple of rupees up here. Maybe oh no, there are. Yep, some. Now that piece of heart, you could see the hole behind. I don't know why there's a cow inside a cage in someone's house, but you can see there's a hole. There was a hole. Up here, there's this little platform. There's the hole, and that's how you get back there. We can't get there yet, but we will eventually. Anyway, I want to go into this house next. The house of Skulltula, you say? Oh! What a hideous creature. We look like this because of the spider's curse, but since you've destroyed 17 spiders of the curse is starting to weaken. Did the kids who returned to normal give you any rewards? You should know that the only way to become very rich is to destroy as many spiders of the curse as possible. There are some tricks to finding them all. First of all, you'll have to hunt at night. Secondly, keep in mind that they love soft soil. Pay close attention to your surroundings. Please, we're counting on you. I guess if we had talked to this guy earlier, he would have told us the story behind this. But apparently, they were a greedy family. They were tempted by great wealth, and so they made some sort of pact. But they were cursed into this hideous form, and the only way to break the curse is to kill as many golden Skulltulas as possible. So this guy. He looks like he's really happy with life. Now their curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. And we get an adult wallet. Adults are allowed to carry a lot of money. Now you can hold up to 200 rupees. I believe you get a reward for every 10. Yarg, I'm cursed. Yes, he is. Yarg, I'm cursed. I think they all say the same thing. So anyway. Let's go on and get out of here. So now we have the capability of acquiring 200 rupees, which is nice. The last thing I want to do before we actually move on with the story is read the sign. Dark, narrow, scary, well of 3 features. If we look inside, you'll see that there's water, but if you look carefully, I think you can see that there's a ladder kind of going all the way down, which is interesting to say the least. Anyway, with all that exploration done, it's time to head up to Death Mountain. It's what Impa told us to do, and it's what we're going to do now. So the entrance to Death Mountain is at the very back of the village. And let's read this sign. Death Mountain, no passage without royal decree. Well, thankfully we have a royal decree. Open up, you. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Oh, I see. You're just a kid, and you can't read yet. Oh, this guy. He's such a joker. Alright. How about this? Read this, buddy. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Oh, let's see. Okay. This is Link. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. I mean, I would laugh too, probably. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It's an active volcano, after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. Tell them I sent you, and they should give you a special discount. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone's talking about it, and he literally means just now, like, this triggers the opening of the mask shop. So I don't know how everyone's talking about it yet, but my little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there because I'm on post 24/7. So could you go and get the mask for me next time you are in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but, well, I have no choice. This is my job. Sigh. Sure thing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, but not right now because he's right. We need a shield. And, because our little wooden shield here will absolutely burn. But one thing I skipped on purpose a few episodes ago is going back to the graveyard. Now, he's right. If you go to the bazaar, you can get a Hylian shield, a big shield. And they will give it to you at a discounted rate. But you can get one for free in the graveyard. And it's one of the things I skipped because I kind of wanted to have the dialogue and all that stuff before I did it. Now, if you come to the graveyard, I believe it's this one, the one with the flowers in front of it. If you grab it and pull... Oh, that's right. You can't do it because the little snot nose over here. I have to turn it to nighttime. What a dork. I'll punch you in the face. Alright, now that it's nighttime, we should be free from interruptions. Alright, if we drop in... we'll see a very small chest. And inside is a Hylian shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select this shield, blah blah blah. Now the thing with the Hylian shield as a child is obviously you can't carry it because it's too heavy. So you kind of end up just turtling. You kind of turtle, and you can kind of angle it if you want. Anyway, that is it. We are ready to go up Death Mountain. But one tiny thing I'm going to do before we do Death Mountain is I am actually going to... Actually, I do want to stop. Actually, I am going to go back to town. I'm going to go to the Happy Mask shop, and I'm going to get the mask that he wants, just to get it over with. So I will see you in Hyrule Castle Town during the day to get that mask. Actually, before we go, you can talk to this guy at nighttime. Oh, look at him. He looks like a freaking zombie. People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too. Yep. Anyway, I was gonna go into the houses, but I'm not gonna do that. We've kind of already talked to everyone. They do have different dialogue during the nighttime, but we're just gonna move on with our lives. Meet you in Castletown. Now that we have a bigger wallet. No. Now that we have a bigger wallet. For some reason, it's easier for me to do it on this side. I don't know why. We can go ahead and get more No! Son of a... Okay, let's go and get ourselves a mask. And it's going to be over here. The bazaar is over here if you wanted it. Over there, but we already got our shield for free. So mask, Happy Mask shop. Hi! Welcome to the Happy Mask shop. We deal in masks that bring happiness to everyone. How would you like to be a how would you like to be a happiness salesman? I'll lend you a mask, you sell the mask, and bring the money back here. If you want to read the fine print, take a look at the sign right over there. After you sold all the masks, you will become happy yourself. Have faith. Let's see what else says he has to say. Mask is a C button item. Set C and press C to wear it. Okay. If you talk to someone with a mask on, you might get a reaction. If anyone is interested in the mask, he or she will ask you about it. Someone may want the mask. Somewhere in the world, somebody is waiting for these masks. Just have faith. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this Keaton mask. Keaton stuff is hot, hot, hot. Do you want to borrow the Keaton mask? Yes, I do. You borrowed a Keaton mask, wear it with C to show it off. You'll be a popular guy with this mask on. So let's see, the Happy Mask shop. Please read the sign before you use this shop. How the shop works. We do not sell masks at the shop, we just lend them to you. You sell the loan masks on your own. You pay back the money for the mask and we'll lend you a newer model. You can borrow masks you have already sold again. However, you can only sell each model once. Please try our shop. Cool. And so with this mask, we can head back to that guard and sell it to him. And some, the masks are worth whatever they're worth, right? Like, say this one's worth 20 rupees. Sometimes they'll give you 20 rupees for it. Sometimes they'll give you 19 or 18 or 15 rupees for it. And sometimes they'll overpay for it. So it all depends on the mask and the character. And it's set every time. It's not like it's going to vary from playthrough to playthrough. But just be aware that you have to pay back whatever the mask is worth. So if it's worth 20 and you only get 15 for it, you have to pay out of your own pocket. So anyway, that's just a little something. Anyway, let's head back up there. I'll see you in a second. I wish I could go to the mask shop in town to buy a present for my kid. Sigh. Well, don't you worry, buddy. I got you covered. Ah ha ha. Do you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Oh? Is that a key something character mask? I heard he's very popular recently. He's my boy's favorite, that key something mask. If you don't mind, will you sell it to me? Yeah, let's do it. Now he wears it. My boy will be very happy with this. You really are Mr. Hero. Ha ha ha. You sold a 10 rupee mask for 15 rupees. You earned a little profit. See, he paid us a little extra. Let's go to the mask shop and pay back the mask price of 10 rupees. We're not going to do that right now. We're actually going to cut this episode here. In our next episode, we're actually going to go up to Death Mountain. Go up the Death Mountain Trail and take care of this main quest. We got a long way to go. I wish this wasn't so sensitive. But we got a long way to go. Look how far that is. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this episode of The Legend of Zelda, and I'll catch you next time.